Shit's getting real. That's a shit's getting real wave.
I don't know if I should show you guys this or not. Just go fucking look at Alcor. I don't have to say shit.
Did I might have looked at Alcor today.
I'm gonna be releasing pictures of some of the pairs that I nibbled into. Because it's all like distributed, a bunch of friends set up all the pools. It's actually, I got so much help last night, Jimmy, that like I was almost in tears. Like people, I thought this was going to take like 12 to 18 hours. We need to get all these pairs into the devs to get them all on the front page of BluDAC, like fucking shit, like an hour and a half. And people just like ran in to help. It's amazeballs. So anyway, that was cool.
I was a little bit late. I didn't get it in last night, but my last night
was
like
what she said.
Way ahead of yours. I plead the rising sun. That's my
that works out. Yeah, and we're at 21. Originally I was gonna wait for Ken, and then who's launching on the 1st, but like so many people want in now that I'm like, fuck it. Like NFT stonkers, you're tagged. Go talk in your Discord. Blow some shit up, you weirdos.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's bad, but it's good. Like, NFT Stonkers was one of the first real builds, if I recall correctly, in Uplift too, right? So they had a really cool tower and doing some good stuff. So welcome everyone to the
Chandler.
Chats.
Lisa Chandler. We need to catch up, sister.
I'm a little bit scared of her right now because we just murdered all the villagers, so I'm not really sure how it's
we set them all free. Some died, but we set them all free.
That's my favorite one.
It was the emancipation of the villagers. Lisa, I was thinking about you the entire time that was going on. Forced friends are now banished from the Uplift.
There were some really good ones, but there was one that was kind of dark. It was a roller coaster that was just dropping them into lava.
Oh no! Oh no!
And it was like this really happy, like music box music too.
Crying out loud! Yeah, so we're moving. For anyone who doesn't know, we're moving to a shop system on the Uplift. Everyone was like, they were buying and selling villagers. It was a little weird. Wasn't a slave market. It was a forced friends market. It was awkward. I thought, and for those of you that don't know, Lisa Chandler was around the Uplift like before it was the Uplift. Yeah. And was kind of half joking, but joking about like, you guys are kind of like keeping slaves in the game. They're NPCs, but like, what we do in the metaverse, echoes through eternity or something, right?
She's ahead of her time. That's scenario.
That's always been true, right? So anyway, so we're getting rid of villagers so we can move to the shop system. The shop system is going to run on Upliftium. It's freaking cool. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, so the emancipation of the villagers has now happened, and we're moving forward. So that's super fun.
Well, and that brings us kind of to our first update. We got an action-packed show of updates today. So the first one is if you go on over to the Discord and you go to the announcements channel, you'll be able to see the winners of the Villager Emancipation Contest and check out all the videos. And some of them are pretty good. I think there were 3 top placing videos that each got some random land, 3, 2, and 1 plots. And you can definitely check that out. And they were super fun to watch. These people make these videos. I was really impressed. And then there's a bunch of videos, mostly videos. There's a couple other things down below as well, but like, honorable mentions. And it's just fun to see like the storylines that people are putting together in the DAC. So I definitely encourage you to go check that out. I'm not saying that we will have another contest, but like, I really like what's been coming out of the community. I mean, we've been doing this for a while and not really that long. And we've seen some really cool stuff. Of course, like we've seen the Quest video by Londum Lee Londum. But even before that, there was the Joker takes over the Batcave video that was put out. There's been a ton of different little like storyline videos that have been put out. And it's been really cool. And one of the first things that like I did when I got into Minecraft, because of this project that I didn't know it that well, I was doing research online and I was just looking around at stuff. And one of my coolest things I thought that I found was like just little music videos that people were like using Minecraft. And some of these videos, in my opinion, were almost at that caliber. And it's just really cool to see what people are doing with our world. So yeah, I mean, our collective world, everyone included. And it's just really awesome. It's history in the making, really. So definitely go support those videos and check it out.
It's true. I'm really grateful for Blue and the BluDAC team and Jimmy. And then like I could spend the rest of the day. It's been a week since I've done gratitudes, and I literally could just like fill this board up. If anybody in the comments has gratitudes, I'd love to put it up for you. I've been away from this practice for too long, dang it, and miss you guys.
I'm grateful for the Uplifters show round 2 because something strange is happening right now, and that's just that, like, you know, I like to parallel it to learning languages. When you learn a language, you kind of hit a plateau and then you jump. And we're in the midst of that jump. We're getting all of these awesome new guests. We're getting all of this awesome new content. Like, we're booked out 2 or 3 weeks down the road, and like there's so many projects that we're trying to fit in. You know, Jen's coming out; she's doing more shows. Like, we've got other people that are coming out and doing more shows. So I'm just grateful to be here in this space with all this. Awesome
I pinged Adrian actually today so Adrian from Wombat is going to come in. Like, they're bringing Wombat over to Wax, right? And you know, they were going to try and make like a little splash, and I was like, no. We're going to make a giant splash. I'm going to introduce you to everyone. Like, let's not fuck around. And I'm so grateful that I get to do that, right? Because you and I, Jimmy, just spent so much time getting to know everybody and introducing everybody to everybody and having a blast doing it. Now, when you know, a super sweet human being with a wallet that, you know, happens to have 1 million fucking users is coming over to Wax and he wants to introduce all the Wax projects to his people, I can just go like, yeah, I got you. We could do that. Right. It's a privilege. It really, really is. Anyway, so we're going to be doing a show 8:30 in the morning. I'm trying to get it done every day. It might not be quite every day because we might have some conflicts or whatever. But yeah, that's gonna be super epic. By the way, Lisa, if you're still here, if Crown is still doing anything at all, ping me. I just actually messaged your brother on Facebook. I mean, I know he's all like fucking super famous now, as he should be. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, if you guys want, we'll set Crown up with a blue Crown pair on Wax and get that going. And
we almost need a blue Crown NFT because that would look really sparkly.
It would. I'm not mad about that at all. And that could get staked for blue in like the freaking not too distant future. Anyway, I'm gonna get to some more gratitudes here. Oh hey, Ash, Loadmaster Rock. Could you telegram me? Don't you guys have video of that explosion? Because if you do,
I have it. I have it. But we're gonna do the actual explosion live. We only have the testnet video.
Well, let's wait and do it live then.
Yeah. So that brings us to update number 2. Come check out Loadmaster blows his rock. Something along those lines. We're going to have the NFT Army guys come in. They're going to do a demo day in the Genesis server. They've got a really big build coming, and they need to clear it away. And they came to us and they said, look, we need to level this plot. Is it okay? A, because we're going to do it with dynamite, and we're a little bit worried. We don't want to like mess up stuff up. And B, like, can we do it live? And we were like, yes, and yes, like, it's totally cool. Like, thank you for asking. That's awesome. And we're gonna, do it on Friday after our regular show. So Friday we'll be here at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard, and then we'll be here at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard to see Demo Day, TNT Demo Day with Loadmaster. So that should be really fun. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Poor Ash. I sent him like, messages, and then he's like, wait, now we're doing it on Monday. I'm like, fuck, no, we're doing it on Friday. My God, my wires crossed. This is how many people we have. Update number 2. On the back of that, update number 3, I'm excited about this because I just get to like chill out and like, sit back and do some writing and relax. But Corey's going to start a new series at 8:30 a.m. He kind of glazed over it, but I'll give you the rundown. It's basically going to be called Coffee with Legends, and you're just going to basically meet some really cool people that are in the space that are doing groundbreaking things, and you're going to spend morning coffee with them. And I'm excited. I'll be here, in the audience watching because I just want to see how this transpires. I remember when I first found you doing podcasting a long time ago over on Chirpcast, and I was one of your guests, and then we started doing this doubly, but just watching you do podcasts in the early days by yourself was always fun for me. So I'm excited to see that come out on this channel as well.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Lisa, ping me. We'll get that set up. Like the launch is supposed to be going on tomorrow, and all that crazy shit. And so we've got all the stuff for launch, but I think by the weekend we could be adding some more pairs.
And yeah,
yeah, can we do
can
some
do
shows
something
in November? Alien Worlds is doing a metaversal art space for people to create and share stage and play at AW Plot in Genesis. Hold on, let me check my schedule. Fuck yes. That sounds great.
And if you don't have our calendar, Lisa, hit me up and I'll send you a copy. But I think you have it, so just book yourself in whenever.
Yeah, I like it. We need to get a new. We need to get a new billboard down there. We dunk.
Update.
Oh man, somebody must own that plot over there. Look at that shit. What's going on over here? Cool. We got new neighbors, Jimmy.
Somebody next to the Uplifters Tower.
Judicious use of sea lanterns.
That's awesome.
By the way, I don't know, Lisa, if you've seen the Portal Network yet, but we should get Alien Worlds connected to the Portal Network. I can get you connected with the guys that are doing that. Come on now. What just happened? There we go. Am I broken? What is going on?
Update number whatever we're at. On Monday, we're going to have another special show for the mall gallery launch. We're going to do that live on this channel. So come check that out. If you don't know what the mall gallery launch is, it's that one that's filled with all the crazy.
It would be bad.
Shit.
I kind of want to go look at it. It's like this is how TC's brain worked, right? So here's the thing. Originally, there was this one, so you could go back to Uplifters Tower, and that's super fun. And then there was over this one, you could go to the mall gallery. And then he's like, yeah, but I want portals fucking ever. And yeah, TC's the Tub Gallery. I think that's with Mello too. Is really fun. Mello fellow boards.
This is the first. That's nice. I like it. It definitely deserves to be on the gratitude monument somewhere.
Okay, I'll get back there and do that.
No, you don't have to go right now, but I'll remember to put it back up.
You think they'd be mad if I went over to the? Because I actually want to look at the mall gallery here.
Yeah, so how it works, right, is you go to enter the Uplift.
Read the question there, Holmes.
.world and you can get an NFT, and then with that NFT you can send it to the Cake contract, and the Cake contract will release Lithium on the other side. And if you want to do it the other way, I know.
This is the opposite of how to get a portal. This is how to get into the Lithium blue pool. I'm just trying to say.
Can I just?
Yeah, I'll shut up now.
So, in order to do what you want to do, you just do it the opposite. You just go over to Alcor. You buy enough Upliftium that will balance itself out to the portal amount, and then you send that Lithium to the contract, and it will release the NFT on the other side. So it's the exact same process as what we've mapped out for the NFTs. It's just the opposite way around. Does that answer your question, Corey?
I think so. I stopped listening. I think you nailed it. Let's go with that.
I'm sorry, Big Ben. I probably could have just told you to, the straightforward. I just like to over-explain things, because if I don't, I find people get confused. And maybe it's just because I get confused. But anyway.
Yeah, I want to go hang out here.
Yes.
Can portals go between servers or same server only? Right now, same server only, and it might always be that way. I keep asking when we can do that, and they're like, it's harder than you think, you fucking asshole. And so then I have to just not do it.
I mean, at least your requests are reasonable. I'm trying to link different metaverses together with portals.
You're like, we could just go from here to Decentraland, right? No, Jimmy, that's no. We're built on Minecraft, right? Come on now.
There's a way to do it. There's totally a way to do it. I once invented light in a box, and it almost worked. And then I found sea lanterns, and I was like, fuck.
I mean, I love everything about this building. And I like all the galleries, but I'm such a Star Wars fan, and just this whole fan art thing, shut up.
Really good.
It's just too good.
It's really good.
Yeah. I like it. And
I mean,
I don't know what's going on there.
Just the theme behind it is great, and it's the first one of its kind that I know of in the Uplift. I could be missing something, but
no, I think for fan art and stuff, all club going up.
Imagine if
Okay.
Every blockbuster movie and every blockbuster comic has one of these. That's going to be a pretty cool place to be. That's all I'm saying.
Labs TG. All right, I guess I can just go back downstairs. This is where the future club's gonna go. All right. Cool with it. The mall gallery. Nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, this is great. Like, I love this. Once I learn how to create Decentraland, I'm going to I'm going to make some Uplift theme ones. I think that's great, and I would encourage people to.
Yeah, I think we should be everywhere. Like, I'd love to have a Decentraland embassy here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Just they they're on Ethereum and they probably don't give a shit about us.
Well, but they might, and so like here's the next update. The next update that I have for you is at the end of the month. YoshiDrops is actually going to be represented over in Gems Crypto Voxels plot, and a bunch of our musicians are going to be over there doing live shows, and a bunch of our friends as well. Taylor Alexander, who just released, he's going to go in there and do a. That's pretty good.
Here is a portal. Okay.
He's gonna go. I still don't see it. He's gonna do a live show. The Nasty Hooks are gonna be in there. They're gonna do a stand-up thing. We've got IM's one of IM's good friends who's also a YoshiDrops artist. She's brilliant. She's done some really cool stuff. She's gonna be performing over there. I think Nathan and Bangout are planning on doing a set over there as well. So we're gonna have some pretty good YoshiDrops representation over in Crypto Voxels. They're gonna co-brand the plot out for us for that day, and they're also going to have a bunch of people doing graffiti on the sidelines. And the nice thing about Crypto Voxels is you can just register and sign in and get an avatar. You don't have to pay any money. Every metaverse is going to have its bottleneck, and I'm not upset that ours is a little bit of a fee because I think that's useful. And we're also built on one of the world's biggest games, so there's that as well. Crypto Voxels isn't, but like there's nothing,
whatever, it's fine, it's cool.
But
yeah,
but,
the biggest thing is like we need to create
right?
a bunch of use case for Upliftium, and that was the easiest way to do it because we actually, we can't automate that process, right? So whatever, what are you gonna do?
But yeah, definitely go support.
This is adorable. What is this?
Our YoshiDrops artist for sure. It looks like a pink tree house.
Right. I don't know what's going on, but I don't hate it.
The other update, speaking about builds, is I think we have the first version of the rules hall done. Javier, who's on our team, our new community manager of sorts, he did a great job putting that together. So you can check that out in the old world and just go wander around. Gary's been doing an awesome job with that build. It looks like a spaceship that's didn't crash land, that's on the ground. Gary and his spaceships, I really like them. Good job, Gary. It's not supposed to be a spaceship, but there's just this little fin on the back that makes me want to fly it. Yeah. You need someone to do a video for your Wise Worlds gallery. Is it possible to pay Upliftium for this service? Well, we don't personally make videos at this moment.
Right. I mean, we do screenshots. They'd probably take some video footage when that was going on. But yeah, I mean, there's people that I think would be really, really good at it that might want to do it.
Yeah. So we do screenshots. Corey's right, and I think we went over that a little bit with Jen the other day with the Uplifters service package. But video wise, I would suggest maybe you want to hit up some of the people who are featured on our show channel that aren't necessarily our shows. There's a link at the bottom that's inside the Uplift World that has videos from like a bunch of other people that we've linked down below. It'll take you to their pages, and maybe you can comment on their videos and get some of those and do your own research. I don't want to shout out anyone in particular, even though I know there's 3 or 4 good ones, but definitely do some research because there's some really great people. And I want everyone to have an equal and fair opportunity. So, feel free to show yourself in our comments. I'm okay with that, but I just don't want to pick favorites because you guys are, all my children are awesome. That kind of weird mom thing.
Yeah.
Is that your Hercules pose?
No, it's a terrible Hercules pose. The stretching. I have so much to do, Dewey.
I'm doing a cool stream tonight. You guys should come check it out.
He means like in an hour, guys. Like
11. That's right. I do mean in an hour. It's my time.
Like, yeah.
There's 17 people here. Like 16 of them already know that.
Like 2 of them could be in Japan. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But I think if you check my Twitter, it should be fun. The Crypto Writer guys are releasing a new NFT project on Terra. If you watched our Aussies on the Block episode, you'll know that the project that I used to work for, Tribe, they moved over to Terra and they're doing some cool like DeFi stuff. And we're hoping to have a special guest in there. That's all I'll say. But yeah, definitely, if you can, come check it out. We're going to get to the edge of obscurity and beyond. Also, I'll be on a show tomorrow morning. No, for me, 4:20 Pacific Standard Time with Nifty BC and Marty Bullshipples and Mello, the Mello Builder from TUB. And I think I'm one other person who the name mistakes me. And we're going to be talking about the Uplift. We're going to be talking about Upliftium. We're going to be talking about Shippletopia, maybe a little bit about BluDAC. So definitely come check us out, 4:20 Pacific time. And tomorrow is Thursday. We have Sota coming on the show for an early episode at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is really fun. They're a project based out of Vietnam. I think that they're doing some really cool stuff. Corey, they were one of your Twitter fishes, so I hope you're excited about that. Corey's really good.
Yeah, they actually, I've been talking to them for a while. They were originally, we were talking to them months and months and months ago about maybe launching a small world on Binance Smart Chain. They have like an NFT marketplace over there. And, you know, we just got really busy doing all of our crazy shit. And then finally they're like, hey, we're going to come over to Wax. I'm like, I have a feeling that might happen. And yeah, but they're doing some really interesting things over there. And I'm excited to see what they can bring to the Wax chain for sure.
Yeah, I had a meeting with them last week. They're really, like you said, they're doing some super interesting. So that
legit.
So we're usually take the day off on our channel tomorrow, but come check that out.
Okay, so BluDAC Bolins. Hold on here. Boink. Sharing the screen. Boink. This guy. I'm giving this dude some blue. I was only gonna give out 1,000 blue to like, I don't know, somebody who impressed me with a post, but this is like information and like I want to marry this GIF pretty hard.
That like, Yoshi guy's rocking it.
They put in work, man. So I'm gonna message this guy. I'll message him in a couple minutes. So, but if you're here, BluDAC, let's follow that guy. I want to give you 1,000 blue, which is about 100 wax worth. Well, actually, I think it's like 150 now. We put like just tiny little pools to start everything off. So the price. Ignore the price right now, just because there's no liquidity yet.
Now, if I were you though, I would definitely go over to Alcor and click on the top blue button and see what's available, because there are a few things.
I mean, yeah, if you feel like nibbling, just like if you try and get in at any scale, it's gonna just demolish price. Like the liquidity on all these pairs is just kind of for reference only. Yeah. So none of the price really means anything yet. But anyway, I just love this meme. I want to marry it.
I have faith in our community. Like, we can have we can have like a kind of generation strikes back type of scenario where we all uplift each other, or or we can have like a Lord of the Flies type of example. But I don't see Wax as being Lord of the Flies. I see them kind of.
I don't either. All right, Anna T Jedi, you fucking badass. Again, I was only gonna give out 1,000 blue to one person, but it has to be 2 because this is just like, fuck off. This is so good.
It's really good.
Anyway, so yeah, that's fun.
I mean, he looks really
powered
happy.
Rockets.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you think they teach you that in space school? I heard a friend of mine say
I don't know, but it's glorious. It's just so good. Anyway,
I kind of want someone to build that in the Uplift, actually.
Right? That'd be good.
I've got some packs to give away too. We could give away a pack. I don't know if you saw it, but when you were on vacation, we had the drop bears on. Now these aren't the drop bears that are connected to the crypto writer community on Ethereum. These are the Drop Bear Diving Club. The what? So you gotta, dude, we gotta watch this. All right, I'll send you the link, but you gotta watch the uncensored video trailer. We'll watch it again. We have some packs to give away. I'm trying to figure out how to do it, but the Drop Bears Tree Diving Club, you'll get a kick out of this. They're actually in the Uplift as well. Here's our next update for you, Corey.
Okay.
And they came on the show, and basically they're doing some really cool stuff with NFTs. And what they're doing is they've got this roadmap, and it's a roadmap that like I'm a fan of, and everyone knows I don't like roadmaps. But like after a certain level, they're actually going to after a certain level of things that are sold, they're actually going to donate a portion of those profits towards like restoring koala habitats because of the bushfires and stuff that were happening in Australia. And I thought that was pretty cool. And the project itself is even more cooler because once they get to 50% sold, I believe.
Did you, as an English professor, just say more cooler?
Yeah, more cooler. Definitely.
Okay, just checking.
Technically, I'm a history professor, but there's no history here in one of the longest historical countries in the world for me to be able to teach. Okay. I'm not that historical. But anyway, when they get to 50% sold, what they're going to do is they're going to take some of those profits and they're actually going to fly 2 people to Australia. They're going to fly 2 people to Australia. They're going to put them up in a hotel. And basically, he said, I want to walk over there. I want to slam a wad of cash down on the table and say, let's go get fucked up. And I'm like, this is like the best use case for an NFT ever. You're supporting the environment. You're bringing back tourism. It's really cool. And they're about to go live really soon. And so we were on the stream, and he was an avid Minecrafter. And he's like, oh, yeah, man, I put Minecraft down because I just couldn't deal with it. And like, it's just like I got addicted and I don't know if I can go into the Uplift World. And we were like, well, you guys really need a plot. Like, I will like donate you. I was thinking I will, whitelist you to a plot and you come in and you can build. And Small Town Cowboy, who was in the comments, he's like, hey, I got some free time. I like what this project is doing. Like, if there's a plot for you, like I'll come and I'll build it out. And it just exploded into this like whole, wonderful, beautiful thing where now we're going to have like little koala tree diving competitions right next to EOS, which will be super fun.
That's fun.
So yeah, it's super fun. But let me see if I can find this.
While you do that. All right. I loaded that video up, Jimmy. Do I get too excited about this shit? Yes, I do. All right. So nice, Soul Canar. What's going on there, Jimmy? Oh, hey.
No, I have to mute or I'm going to end up, hearing myself speaking again.
Okay. That's weird.
All right. I think we're okay. So there's 2 videos. There's the, I'll put it in the private chat here. But you're going to love this. There's the rated one and the X-rated one. I prefer the...
There's an X-rated one?
It's not really X. It's like, not PG. We should definitely watch it again. Because it cracks me up. Man, I don't know. Have you ever been to Australia, Corey?
I haven't.
That's one place you should go. Like Aussies would love you and you would love them. Like just like 3 days, get off the grid. And man, it's one of my favorite places in the world. It's really fun people. personally, I'm a fan of New Zealand, and that's why Aussies like me, because they know what's up. How can you not be a fan of New Zealand? It's like hating Canada. I mean,
yeah. So content on Wax, I think something like Coliseum would be amazing, where you can go and fight people, and people can bet on fighters, and the people fight for NFTs. Like that shit is gonna happen. A, there's already a Coliseum. B, we're talking about reaching out things for a small uplifting cost to turn PvP on or off. And we're just waiting on some like ledgers and fucking bullshit. But it's that's coming.
Well, and even though nobody's using it, we actually have 3, Fight Club areas in Nemesis as well.
Did you want me to play this video there, Jimmy D?
I think you should play it because I think you're gonna like it.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
Watch on YouTube. It was kind of tiny. I mean, drunk koalas are already winning. Feel pretty good about this. Oh, this is the censored one? We don't want the fucking censored one.
Oh, no, you got to get that. Well, he said the censored one is funnier. I prefer the uncensored one, actually.
All right, well, let's do the uncensored one. And if it's really, really raunchy, we're going to blame you.
Huh? What are you talking about, Martin? Martin, you're usually making sense. Have you been into the pickle juice again, Morton? Morton actually sells pickle juice at his shop to people on a regular basis.
That's weird. All right.
Yeah. I mean, well, 95% of them are women. That's even more weird. But let's deal with that later.
Okay.
Oh, g'day. My name's Baz. I'm a drop bear. I may look like one of those cute vegan koala cunts, but a drop bear prefers meat. And that's why I'm here today. Since this fucking COVID bullshit started, us drop bears are fucking starving. Our main food supply got scarce the moment they stopped letting you tasty fucks into our country. As a result, we've had to feed on some local cunts. But they're so tough, it's like chewing on fucking jerky. All we want is a tender tourist to walk under our branch and it'll be like dining at Salt Bay. Anywho, once the gates swing back open at the airports, we've decided to help give the tourism industry a kick in the bum by giving a couple of you drop bear fans a holiday on the east coast of Australia. All you got to do is become a member of the Drop Bear Tree Diving Club by buying one of these Butte NFTs on the Wax blockchain. Once they're all sold out, you'll be in the running to snag a couple of tickets to my neck of the woods. And to show we're good sports, when we sell half of the NFTs, we'll donate $10,000 to our koala cousins. Oh, thanks, Barry. Yeah, no worries, Des. So go to dropbearstreediving.club for more info. And when you get here, let us know when you're planning on experiencing one of our great bushwalk tracks. I'll see you soon. Cheers, cunts.
It's really good, right? So we have a bunch of packs. We're going to give them away all next week.
I want one. Can I have one?
Yeah, we definitely.
I'm gonna go buy one anyway. I just want one.
You don't have to buy one. We have some for you, but if you buy some, yeah. So we have a bunch of packs. We're gonna give them away all next week.
Freaking weirdos.
Fair enough.
Follow us on Twitter. Okay, I can do that.
And look forward to as Vicky Scher calls it. We had her on the show yesterday, showcasing the first meditational NFTs in the world. Really cool person, really interesting show. But as she calls it, the Drop Bears plot will be just adjacent to MBlue's heart. It's not MBlue's heart, it's my heart. I built the fucking thing, but I love MBlue, so I'm going to donate it to MBlue. But it was really good. MBlue's first quest was inside that heart, and so from now on, I think we're going to, I've been struggling with this, Corey, because we've got, Jenner, we've got, it's a water plot, and there's, Jenner Eos Island, but then there's this mountain in the middle, and this mountain in the middle I was trying to call Mount Generosity, but if there's that one mountain of generosity that I know in the world, it's blue, and so I think we're just going to have to call it Blue Mountain. The Blue Mountains in Australia are an amazing place. It'll just all tie together. So we should do an event there or something sometime. Even though the mountain's not blue, it's made out of gold because that trailed off into a really weird unfollowable direction. But go check out Gener EOS plot in Genesis, and you'll get it, I think.
Yeah.
And also come check us out tomorrow on the Crypto Writer Roundtable podcast, where we're going to have an all-star cast. Dan Larmer is going to join us.
And that's crazy. He's like, oh, we're just going to like rub shoulders with Dan Larmer.
And it should be good. I mean, the first time I interviewed him was at 3 a.m, so I was at my wit's end. I wasn't at my wit's end. But yeah, we're gonna have Zach Gall, who's now left, working for DAP and rebranded his Everything EOS channel into the EOS Foundation Network. He's working with Evil Rose to dish out, funding to EOS projects, which is really nice. I mean, I might know some EOS projects that could use some funding, Corey. We should probably think about that.
What? Sorry, what?
So the EOS Foundation, they're going to dish out funding to a bunch of EOS projects to jumpstart the whole economy. And we know some cool EOS people.
I'm thinking about doing our second tranche of memberships on EOS. Call me. You want to have the entire EOS ecosystem kicked in the fucking balls into orbit? Let me know.
I'm
worried I'm going to start sounding arrogant, but I firmly believe that this will work.
Well, and I think that this would be something that the EOS Foundation would love to support, if I'm
right.
About it.
And seriously, every penny they send us, I'll put into rewards. Yeah, we will take none of it for ourselves. Right. So
that'll be good. We're gonna have Zach on the show, and hopefully Eve soon, but not tomorrow. We're gonna have Chris Barnes.
Hey, which I just want to answer Morton's question. What's the difference between the tiers? Price. Get in early, get them cheaper. That's it. That's all. Just they're the same. Buying them sooner will probably be better. If you want them cheaper. It's that complicated. Sorry, Jimmy, what were you saying?
No, I think we should. I totally think we should rename this episode until one of us trails off and there's nothing. Yes.
Awkward silence.
So yes, who else do we have? Dan Larmer, Zach Gall, Chris Barnes, and Brandon Lovejoy is going to be joining us as well. Brandon Lovejoy and Chris Barnes were actually in the final of the last Eden on EOS.
On getting multiples, you very much don't need more than one. I personally am going to be buying a bunch of them because I know I'm not going to quit until I sell all 100,000 memberships out, and then scarcity kicks in, and I think there's going to be some alpha on them in years to come, not soon, right? So, if you want to sort of kind of go long term on a position in the game, it's one way to do it. Obviously, who knows what's going to happen? This is obviously not financial advice. Just something that, even as the guy, tacitly founding another project where I'm just going to go buy a bunch of our own shit. That's going to happen. Is the Uplift dead? No, it's very much not dead. We're using it on Gratitude. So.
Sorry, I misread that. I thought you said is the Uplift dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Hey,
no. We just because
we haven't talked about it. Right? We haven't talked about the Uplift in a while. Right. I get that, right? We're having to do some internal shit that will become really clear to everyone over the next week, which is why the Gratitude, small Gratitude sale has been postponed. But the first part of that sale is actually going to be an estate sale where you're going to be able to buy packages of things if you want it. But the next part is all Uplift, right? So Uplift is going to get the first crack at buying up supply if they want to, and then anything that's left is going to get opened up to the rest of the market. So the Uplift is very much on the table still. And always.
I love how you just nonchalantly threw in that first Gratitude sale that's going to be postponed because almost no one knew about that.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
that's the way we do things. So you guys have that to look forward to. I'm interested in this question too. So can I ask, where are these memberships?
They're on the thing with the Nefty blocks thing. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna post a link to a tweet, and if you follow the thread of this tweet, you will get to the link. I just want some votes on this. There's just so many freaking pairs. It's gonna be weird.
New gratitude plots mine Upliftium. I think all
all
plots will always mine
NFTs like that are gonna have a little bit of passive reward, right? And the whole idea is we want it to be very small, but that they'll be around. They'll just be sharing
on the secondary, and it doesn't.
The
well, I mean, there's actually, honestly, Martin, there's not really any way to know.
With the gratitude's not going to go live until we sell land from there. We've only ever given land away there, so you're finding it on the secondary market because people with a community plot sold some. Those aren't active yet, and not sorry, but they will be. It definitely is the plan to gratitude's going to be like the rest of the Uplift, right? So it'll act in exactly the same way after we actually start selling some land, which we've never done ourselves in gratitude yet. So,
but we did have a question like this earlier today, so I do want to address this as well. There is actually no way for you to know, whether. So I guess if you actively see people on your plot, but at the same time, we're not giving breakdowns of plots. So if you have a plot and you're not getting Upliftium, it might be because nobody's ever coming to your plot. No,
and the passive stuff for gratitude, I don't think is active yet.
No, that's fair, but on other plots as well. Yeah, I mean, that's, people have been asking, do we have the ability to, put rewards plot by plot? Especially community managers have been asking this. And the real question, the real response is, we might have that ability, but the problem is we're a really small team and we have a lot of things that we need to get through. And that's a little bit lower on the priority list than some of these other things. So eventually that might be something that we can do, but we're not really dedicating any manpower towards that at this moment. We understand that it's something that, a lot of people are looking at that want, especially projects, but we kind of have to, filter our devs in a way that allows us to, scale and do things that we want to do. And I maybe you want to add to that, Corey, but that's kind of my,
our devs are booked until next year. We've got the entire schedule of everything that they're working on, and we're looking for more devs, always. So that's the whole thing. So yeah, Morton, just to be super clear, all of the memberships on that page are exactly the same. They are different prices. So chances are you'd want to buy the $10 ones first. And when they run out, you might want to buy a $20 one. This is entirely up to you. If you want to buy an $80 one, that's bonkers. Don't do it. Unless they all sell out, right? And that's the whole thing, right? And I don't care if this is up there for a week or a year and a half. It doesn't matter at all, right? We're just putting them out there, and as people want to get in, they can grab them. I was telling TC yesterday, I seriously contemplated adding a 0 to every single one of these prices because they're going to be worth it. And then I was like, why don't we just bake in a bunch of alpha for our early adopters? And that felt better. So there you go. Hey, I thought I fixed those. What is a critical thinker and who's your proofreader? Fuck you. It's me. God damn it. And I suck. I thought I fixed all those. Morton, thanks, man. I somebody actually pointed that out already because I was copying and pasting because I put all those things out there myself. It took freaking half a day. It's really fun. Anyway, I'll go try and fix those. Sorry, Morton. Thank you for figuring out all my dumb errors.
Have you ever seen a picture of Morton, Corey?
I have not.
Morton has the baddest ass beard that you will ever meet.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like this long, like down to his navel. Yeah, I was super shocked when I first saw a picture of him.
Big Ben, fire me a DM on Twitter and tell me what you want to do. No, you need one membership. Let's be super clear. You need one membership. That's all you need. That's all you ever need. If you just want to whale into the pools and you only ever need one membership. One. You can buy one and tell us to fuck off for the rest of the time. You only need one. Just one. Just buy one. Now,
I mean, I'd like it if you were nice to me.
You can buy more if you want, but you'll only ever need one, ever. And multi-accounting is pointless. There will be no reason to multi-account. You will not need more than one account. The only reason you might want to grab more than one is if you think that I'm eventually going to sell out all 100,000 memberships, and then you'll be one of the only people with memberships kicking around. and you know what I mean. Like so yeah.
You should.
Oh
yeah, I mean,
So
and-
1/10 is what? Sorry, it's January cryptic. That's funny. No, we're gonna do 10 rounds of 10,000. Right, so the 100,000 total, and so there's only going to be 10,000 sold in this range, and I think actually the next tranche is probably going to be on EOS, unless we go with the next tranche being generative or something. And we're not going to sell any more on Wax until these ones sell out. Let me put it that way.
one day.
What?
I mean, some of these start in one day. One day.
Yeah, it's scary. No, they all start at the same time. I was thinking about like staggering them by an hour, and then I'm like, who cares? Just put them all at the same time. Yeah.
So 2 hours, 9 minutes. So about 1 a.m. for me. That was nice. Thanks, Corey.
What's that?
What's up?
I'll buy you one if you want,
It's
man.
It's not like I'm gonna be asleep at 1 a.m. anyway.
Wait a minute. Oh, is this hey Mello? Is this 14 NFR? Is this you?
Yeah, I think that's the Mellow Builder.
Oh. Is this, where is this? Is this in I'll read this later. If we own it, we'll have to see where it is and when the next sale is there and stuff like that. But I'll figure it out. I mean, really, like we might just like do what Decentraland did and put everything in our inventory on sale for, you know, high prices. And if you really want it, you can go grab it. Okay,
And
Mel,
again-
I'll take a look at it.
And again, excited to share the screen with Mello tomorrow over on the Nifty BC cast. And Corey, if you're awake, drop in. I'll send you one too. But you're probably asleep. I mean, 420.
Hey, don't we have another show after this?
I have another show, and I'm hoping that the special.
Yeah, I
guest
know. I
you-
blocked out the next hour so I could hang out with you for whatever you had going on. What is going on? What are you doing?
That's
Oh, that's
Friday.
the 11 o'clock one?
Yeah. So the next show is going to be over talking about the Crunks with Sean on the Terra blockchain. Friday we have another one after this.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
And tomorrow we have double booking. Tomorrow we have the Sota guys, and then we have the crypto round two.
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
wait, the weird, like this is fucked. Like I'm pulling you into my double booking schedule. How do you?
I'm
feel
all right with
about
it. I'm okay with it. This is like the calmest, kind of most comfy
Right.
hour of my day.
Fair
And
enough.
I've been
I
up
like it.
since 5, grinding like a psycho. So I'm good.
I was thinking today, this is really weird, and it took me a long time to process this. Like, I got out of my car. It takes me like 3 minutes to walk to my house, but I actually sat down, you know, in the little park outside my house, which I never do because I usually want to come in and have a coffee. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? The day that I meet Corey, it's gonna be really fucking weird.
Right?
Like we've known each other for a really long time.
Dude, we're
You're
basically
like
best friends.
best
I've never been in the
friends.
same room as you ever. It's like what the first time I met Blue, like,
Right? Yeah. Yeah, right? It's really good. I'm excited. I don't see us going anywhere anytime soon. You and I, we talk in the back end a little bit here and there, but I'm really happy that like these 21 people, that's crazy. 21 people. You guys are the future. Just like Bitcoin, just like BluDAC. I'm really happy that these 21 people come here and support us every day. And like, I think eventually everything that we're doing is going to blow up and it's going to be insane. But like you said, just being able to like hang out with friends and community, it's like the best part of my life ever, really.
yeah, it's been pretty good. Like, kind of crazy good.
Yeah, well, we haven't met. I mean, we met on the stream, and we've met. I've never met anyone. I'm in Japan. No one comes to visit me, which is fair enough. I mean, because
I want to
it's
come.
coronavirus times, right? Like so.
Yeah, stupid freaking pandemic.
So, but yeah, we're gonna. I think we'll do it sometime. TC too. Like TC actually is not that far from my hometown, so someday I'm gonna have a beer with TC for sure. It's gonna be weird to beat TC with those glasses on.
Hey, up in the the link is right up there. It's in the comments, Martin. I posted a tweet that in that tweet thread has a link over to Nefty where you can find all that stuff. And I think it's just like neftyblocks.com/c/BluDAC too. You can take it right to there too. So, yep, and legit like when Squid Game event in the Uplift. I don't know. Let's do it. That sounds fun. I don't know what that entails, but it sounds super hilarious, and I want in on that shit.
When I get a little bit emotional, I don't cry. When I get a little bit emotional, I get a little bit spacey. I lose my train of thought. I lose my focus. My missus tells me that I look like a fucking meerkat. She's like, you're looking like a prairie dog again. You're looking all over the place. That just happened because I thought I was filling my glass up with soda, but it was straight sake.
Zing!
I was telling her before she went to bed. We changed the scheduling of the Edge of Security show that I was going to do with Morton. Sorry, that I was going to do with Sean, and I told her like I was trying to because I'm getting my second vax later this week, and I was trying to reschedule it. And I said, well, I could do it Friday morning, my Friday morning, which would be your Thursday night. And Sean, he calls me when he's excited. This is how much he loves me. Like he calls me and he's like, dude, I got to talk to you. Like I'm excited, right? He tries to come off all cool, but it's really not. It's normal.
He's a nerd like the rest of us.
Right? So he tells me yesterday, he's like, Jimmy, he's like, I love doing the show with you, but I don't like you in the morning. I can't believe you just said that. My missus laughed. My missus, she just laughed her ass off. She's like, that's hilarious. She's like, yeah, people don't like you in the morning. I'm like, some people like me in the morning. It's okay.
I like you all the time, Jimmy.
Me too, man.
You're the bestest.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this week. I'm excited for next week. I'm excited to see what fares on the launch pad. Like I told you before the stream, this is really going to, I think, be a testament to the wax communities and the wax ecosystems. And
could be.
It doesn't have to sell out, right? Like we had this conversation with Sean. If it sits there, if it sits on the market and it takes a while to sell out, so be it.
Yeah, I don't care at all.
Right?
Like, it's gonna happen when it happens.
And it's not like I have almost like nothing invested in this because this isn't my thing. This is your thing. But I'm gonna say this: like, if it's not a money grab. None of this shit is a money grab. The Uplift isn't a money grab. YoshiDrops isn't a money grab. Yes, we port. Yes, we do things, but we're probably going to be around here in 10, 20 years.
Yeah. Like, well, I don't know if I'll be around here in 20 years. I might be on Mars by then, but definitely 10.
But the legacy of what we're building, I think, will be here.
Yeah. And like if by money grab people mean like people just like drop shit and then you never hear from them again, like clearly that's not happening.
Right.
We have too much work to do.
So you can't really read that much more about the BluDAC project because it hasn't been released yet, but we're hoping, we're thinking that there will probably be a crypto writer article that's coming out very soon.
That'd be good. That'd be good. Yeah, it's more of a, I mean, maybe I just give like I should give a 5-minute pitch at some point and just like, hey, this is what it is. I'll probably do it when it's live because I think it'll be easier to kind of like, instead of telling you what it is and what we're going to do, I'll show you how it works. And again, like people will, kind of get in early or whatever. But I mean, I think it's going to be good for a long time. So like if you're in a week from now, like don't worry about it. But long story short, the thing that was missing from Alcor the most, and I told them this months ago, and they're adding it now, interestingly enough. And I'm really excited about that competition because it will be. Is incentivized LP, right? If you go into the swap pools on Alcor, they're very, very shallow because there's not really any reason. It's not a good enough proposition to get the 0.3%, trading fee spread out among everybody or whatever, right? There's just too much danger of one of the tokens in the pair mooning, and then you have what's called impermanent loss, and it's just not worth it for people to add liquidity over time. And what PancakeSwap and Uniswap and SushiSwap and all these, basically everybody else has done is they take some of their token for PancakeSwap. Sometimes they use BNB, sometimes they use Cake, which is their native token, and they incentivize the staking of the LP token that you get when you add liquidity to these pools. And so that's what we're going to do on BluDAC. We're going to award Blue token, claimable once a day, for anybody that is holding any of 21 different LP pools that we're going to launch with, hopefully tomorrow, which is like, what? What? So that's going to be a thing. And yeah, on Alcor, TC wants me to show people how to add to a pool. Like, somebody make a video on it, make it short, like, because people aren't going to come through here looking all it. It's not hard to do. Go to Alcor. I can't hear you, Jimmy. Add liquidity to the pool.
Sorry,
somebody make like a 2-minute video on it. Like, we don't need to do it here. Or I'll do it later on if nobody's done it soon. But I want to do I'll do a full walkthrough. Like, once everything is live, I'll go from scratch. Like, hey, say you want to get into the blue Aether pair, the blue Cade pair, the blue fucking Lithium pair, the blue Yoshi BK pair. There's 21 of them. Did I mention there's 21 of them? There's 21 of them. Yeah, and we'll just do like a full-on walkthrough with the actual site working. I think that'd be really cool. Get that stuff squared away. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to incentivize the staking of LP across the entire Wax blockchain, starting with 21 pools, which is kind of fun.
Incentivize you, incentivize you, incentivize you, incentivize you.
Everybody. Yeah.
Everybody. Like, every single fucking person is on the list, and every single person can play the game. I'm excited to call Corey my friend because that's his thing. Uplift and incentivize everybody.